Good morning! We're here at the Wild Basin Trailhead inside the Rocky Mountain National Park. And today, we're gonna try and go for Thunder Lake, Box Lake, and Eagle Lake. Looking at, I think, like 7.2 miles out to the furthest lake and over a 2,000 foot elevation gain. Official start time, 6 a.m. According to the sign, Thunder Lake is 6.8 miles. However, we're gonna knock a little bit off that distance by taking the campsite shortcut. Should bring it down to about 6.2. We're gonna split off the trail for a second and go check out Copeland Falls. Made it up here to the first trail split, and if you stay to the left, that'll take you up to Calypso Cascades and Ouzel Falls. However, since we're going a mile past Thunder Lake, we're going to go ahead and take the shortcut, and this will shave 0.6 of a mile off, at least. And we've made it up here to the next trail split. We've been hiking for about an hour and a half. Looks like 3.3 miles up to Thunder Lake. And then another mile out to Box Lake and Eagle Lake. And that's gonna entail some bushwhacking too. A little bit of route finding. That should be fun. All right, and we're up here to the next one. We wanna stay to the left and take it out 2 more miles to Thunder Lake. It's just past 8:30 right now, which means we've been hiking for a little over 2.5 hours. We're floating along at 10,300. Thunder Lake is just under 10,600, so we don't have a lot of vertical elevation left at all. I'm thinking maybe a little over a mile left up to the lake. We're moving along this trail pretty quickly. From the last cutoff, we're about halfway up to the lake on this section of the trail, which is good. It's pretty flat too. Guys, and in 3 hours and 10 minutes we're pretty much up here to the lake. If you go to the right, there's a privy over there. However, I don't need to go right now. I'm too excited. Let's go down to the lake. And we're dropping down to the lake. This is quite a little descent, and it's going to be fun on the way back. And someone rode some llamas up here. Hi guys. What kind of noise is that? Alright guys, and we're up here. It's gonna be Thunder Lake. And then right here to my right is the ranger station. Wow, this is awesome. That's looking up at the Boulder Grand Pass. It's looking pretty far away. And then right in front of me here, this is Tanama Peak. And basically what we're gonna do next is work our way around the east side of the lake here, I believe. And then we're gonna take it kind of around the east ridge of Tanama, and Box Lake and Eagle Lake should be right on the other side. And as we work our way around the lake here, getting some better shots of Mount Alice. And that thing is up there. I just tried that the other day, and I made it to right up here, right before that last section. And then that's when I started getting real tired, and that's also when the clouds rolled in. So I had to turn around. We're sitting here in our chill spot. This is just to the east of Thunder Lake, but there was nowhere really good to sit, and the bugs were atrocious. But I'm just kind of looking over here in this direction, and this is where we're gonna need to head next. We got to cross this water somehow and then pick up the social trail that goes around. And that's looking up at Chief's Head Peak, Pagoda Mountain, and Long's Peak. Meeker's sticking up to the right, but the trees are blocking it. After a few minutes at our chill spot, we have decided to continue on. And it looks like the trail does maybe connect through right here. I just have a feeling getting around the lake might be the most difficult part of this. Just because it's kind of marshy and it's kind of nasty through here. And it looks like we do have to go across these logs, and then it connects with this big rock. I don't know if this is the way, but this is what we're doing right now. Yep, I think this is the way, because the trail continues right here. All right. And I think we're on it. This is the little social trail that they're talking about. The trail is really faint through here. However, there are cairns. That's the second one that we've seen. Just keep it down here where it's open. If you go any more to the right, you're gonna get stuck in some trees. It's real nasty up there. But yeah, you can see the trail. So as long as we can maintain this thing, we're good to go. The trail fades out around the marshy areas. However, once you get past those areas, I mean, this thing is pretty much a legit trail. It got a little nasty. We had to navigate some down trees. Really not too bad though. We're coming around the east ridge of Tanamaw Peak, and this is nice right here. And in the book, it said that this hike is a must-do for the avid Rocky Mountain National Park hiker. I think we qualify for that. All right, look at this. We just popped around the corner and are getting these awesome views right here. Wow, this is really cool. And like I said, I mean, we got like a legit trail out here. I am liking this back here. This is super cool. It's a little congested, it's a little nasty, but that's why it says that it's seldom visited. I don't think we're gonna see anybody back here. The only bad thing about this little social trail is that the first half of it goes down. So we're making up some of that elevation loss right here, going back up. Looks like we may have just lost the trail. It's getting pretty rocky right here. However, it does look well marked with cairns. So I think we're gonna be good to go. And then just past that little section of rocks, the trail does continue. And the trail continues. I just checked the GPS And it looks like we have about 4/10 of a mile left to Box Lake with about a 200-foot elevation gain. We're definitely on one of the steepest sections right here. We're making it up it though, and I think we're going to get an awesome view when we get to the top here. This trail is actually really fun. It's exciting. You have to do a little bit of route finding. And I believe we are getting pretty close to the lake. This is looking pretty lakey up here to me. Maybe 2/10 of a mile, and we should be at Box Lake. And there's the trail. We hit this kind of somewhat tricky little section. Looks like we need to cross the water right here and then head back up the rocks. And it looks like they are marked with cairns. And then right there at the top of the rocks, you pick the trail back up again. And here's the next part. This does look like it gets somewhat tricky right here, but there's a cairn. Here's the beat in Little Social Trail. And then we just need to follow it up through the rocks. We have kind of lost the trail out here. However, we're only 1/10 of a mile away from the lake. I think we're still doing it right. We're staying high. I'm not sure if this is the way or not, but we're gonna traverse this little rocky section. Yep, I think it is. I can see where the trail resumes here. Awesome. Right there. This is gonna be the home stretch right here. It has to be. That lake has just gotta be right over the hill. Alright guys, and we're up here. I present to you Box Lake. I mean, I guess it is a little boxy. So we know that Eagle Lake is just right here, right over this little lip. However, this rocky thing right here is the problem. So what we're gonna do is take it right alongside the water, work it around to that rock right there, climb up, and then head up the grass, up the incline, and then we should drop down onto Eagle Lake. I mean, we're only talking like 2/10 of a mile away. It's about 11:10 right now, which means that we are 5 hours and 10 minutes into this hike. But we're getting ready to give this a shot. We can't get this close and not at least try. This looks like it's gonna be the crux of the hike. Right here. I feel like if we can get over this little section right here, we got it. Wedge your way up and then get onto this flat rock right here.
Yeah, I know.
Try and get good handholds. Bring your right foot up to right where that little grass is sticking out. Can you bring your right foot? No? Yeah. Can you cut your foot up that high? Push off? Should be able to. You're gonna have to do a big step. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now come this way. Come towards me. All right. And we have made it to the top of the little rocky ledge. And we're just working our way across it. I can actually see a little bit of water out there. Well, I can't right now, but I could before. It's literally just right over there. Looks like one more little down and up section. But we should get to see the lake from this next high point. That's big old Mount Meeker in the background. She's busting her way through the willow bushes. And then right behind me is Eagle Lake. And I present to you Eagle Lake. And this is a big one. Wow. That is awesome. And then right up there, that thing sticking up is called the Eagle's Beak. Yes, I am so glad we made it up here. Yeah, it's 11:30 right now, and that took us about 5.5 hours. And we have hiked 7.2 miles to get out here, which means that we have 7.2 miles to go back. But it's worth it. This is fantastic. And it's such a beautiful day. I mean, we don't have any threats of rain or anything, so we're just gonna enjoy it. That's looking up at the Eagle's Beak on the right, Isolation Peak on the left, and then I believe way up there on that next shelf is where Frigid Lake is, but that's like another mile out and another 1,000+ feet of elevation gain. So nope, I'm not going to be getting that one today, or probably ever. I mean, if I put that kind of effort into a hike, I want to go to the summit of a peak. This is awesome up here though. I feel like not many people get to see this. All right guys, and it's about 11:50 right now. And the day is kind of slipping away, and we have got a long hike back. I think we're looking at 4+ hours. So it's time to go. It's time to head on back. And I just want to show you guys how close these lakes actually are. That is, of course, Eagle Lake. And then right down here, Box Lake. It's a little tricky navigating back through all these trees and stuff. And I will have to admit the GPS paid off once again. I had to reference it a few times, make sure we were going in the right direction. Yeah, this is easily the crux of the hike. And this is going to be the secondary crux right here. It's not too bad. Just want to stay along the grass and dirt right there. You really do get some awesome views of the surrounding peaks. I mean, Mahana, Isolation, Tanama, Alice, Chief's Head, Pagoda, Longs, and then that's Meeker right out there in front of us. Look at that rock right there. Did I even notice that on the way up? I don't know. Oh, that is cool. Oh, wow. We did see some really beautiful wildflowers up here. Here's some good ones. And this is pretty easy coming down. It's mostly downhill. Mostly. We're almost back to Thunder Lake. We've been hiking down for a little over an hour. So yeah, it's not easy. And there's a lot of elevation gain on the way back. Made it back down to Thunder Lake. We got a few clouds popping up, but nothing that we need to worry about. All right, and we're about ready to merge back with the main trail, which means we're pretty much home free. Looking at 6.2 miles back down to the trailhead. We're stopping right here to dip our feet in the water, and it feels awesome.
Oh, that's like therapeutic.
Yeah. And we are back. Wild Basin Trailhead. And it's just now almost 4:10, which means that took us 4:20 to come down. But that was another 14er. 14 plus miles. All right, Thunder, Box, and Eagle Lake. Boom, got it. Woo, that was a heck of a hike. Hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, y'all, peace.